How did Batman go from this
Look at me! I'm amazing!
to this?
Are we done with your bad stand-up routine?
Recently I went and played the game Batman Arkham Knight, and it is by far the best Batman game in the Arkham franchise, and is one that will leave you either crying your eyes out or have you curled up in a ball out of fear. The story follows Batman, who is experiencing life after Arkham City, which resulted in the death of the Joker. When the game opens up, we're told of a possible power struggle in Gotham, now that Joker is 6 feet under, except it never happens. Instead, the crime rate declines, creating a more peaceful Gotham. Insert this guy, Scarecrow, who has devised a plan with the help of the other villains to take out the Batman and assume control over Gotham. The plan starts with the deployment of Scarecrow's new fear toxin that creates hallucinations using the exposed person's greatest fear. Insert the Batman, also known as Bruce Wayne, a rich millionaire that uses ungodly amount of wealth to protect Gotham City and its citizens, except he uses this immense amount of wealth on neat gadgets and extravagant cars instead of supplying criminals with opportunities after prison and becoming actual contributing members of society. Douche. The Batman is tasked with stopping Scarecrow, new threat Arkham Knight, and this gaggle of goons in one night, or else Gotham will end up being covered in fear toxin, which kind of looks like a root beer float, but whatever. And it's throughout this journey, the Batman will be assisted by Commissioner Gordon, Barbara Gordon, Nightwing, Robin, and the Joker. Wait, what? That's right, the Joker isn't dead. Well, physically he is dead because, well, fire. But the Joker in Arkham Knight exists as a figment of Batman's imagination, which I guess my understanding is this. Batman, during the events of Arkham City, was infected with Joker's Titan mutated blood, spoilers. But during the events of the game, uses a vaccine, no offense to Aaron Rodgers, filled with ayahuasca, shout out Aaron Rodgers, as a means to cure himself. Fast forward a bit and the Batman is subjected to Scarecrow's fear toxin, which seems to have awoken whatever bit of Joker remains lying dormant in Batman's brain, unlocking Batman's greatest fear, the Joker. Batman, knowing he was infected already, has a plan in place, but again only has so much time until he succumbs to the Joker mutation. With that being said, Joker will follow Batman around and offer some of the best lines in the entire game.
This is quite the dilemma, isn't it? Do you save the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped, or the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped?
And it's these moments of absurdity that help provide some bit of humor and entertainment in between all of the Scarecrow's monologuing. Oh my god, this is fucking boring. Get on with it.
The whole world will see the fear in your eyes.
The heroes in this game, all I can say is, yeah. You're not really here to see all the heroes in this game. You're here to see the Batman and the villains. The villains in the game range from tragic to the outright fucking obnoxious to the we ruined a really cool character because we didn't know what to do with them. Some of the villains you'll be experiencing. Joker. The impact of Joker in Arkham Knight is pretty much in line what he's been doing to the Batman for the last few years that has led to the Joker being Batman's greatest fear. Again, he serves as more of this like devil on Batman's shoulder or as a constant reminder of what he could become if he isn't successful in finding a new cure. Scarecrow, also known as the Monologue King, Scarecrow's whole shtick is fear. His whole plan is to control Gotham / eventually the world by unleashing a powerful new fear toxin, which basically again just looks like a giant root beer float. The Arkham Knight. Spoilers, it's Jason Todd. The Arkham Knight is the definition of your past will always come back to haunt you. Jason, who had been captured by the Joker, eventually turns to the life of revenge as his main goal is to hunt down the Batman. Even Stevie Wonder could actually see this reveal coming, but that doesn't mean it wasn't actually impactful. Mr. Freeze. No, I'm not talking about Brian Heidick.
Mr. Freeze is in the house.
But instead I'm talking about one of the most tragic characters in the Arkham games. Freeze's whole purpose is to find a cure for his wife's illness to the point where he will literally do anything to make it happen. So make sure you get your tissues, my guy, because the minute you do his most wanted, you are gonna be in tears. Riddler. Fuck you asshole. None of your trophy missions are fun. None of your little obstacles are entertaining. You have some sick obsession with a man wearing a costume made of leather and aluminum foil. You are a loser. Spoilers for a game released in 2016, but the final mission is phenomenal, giving you an entire section of the game playing as Joker, unaliving characters like Croc, Penguin, Riddler, and Two-Face, and having Batman overcome his greatest fear, which being the Joker, was an absolutely brilliant move. Obviously, Batman's going to succeed, but his identity as Bruce Wayne ends up being revealed. As far as stories go, I've enjoyed Arkham Knight front to back numerous times. The reveal of Arkham Knight being Jason Todd did break me, even though you can see it coming from a mile away. Scarecrow had me curled up in a ball from fear, and the Joker had me lolling, but the Riddler, ugh. Fuck you. My main issue with this game mainly lies with the Batmobile mechanic. When first introduced, it was like, as the kids these days say, dope. I understand it helps get the player around the city faster, but there's something that feels so sweet when you fly around the map versus Tokyo drift your way through Gotham City. Speaking of, for a game released in 2016, this is by far one of the best looking games I have ever played. There are times I just enjoy flying around the map, or even look over the city to appreciate how goddamn beautiful it looks. You have an arcade mode where you can play as various characters completing various challenges, and a list of bat suits if that really tickles your fancy. Overall, Batman Arkham Knight is a great game, and if you find yourself playing this game, which you should, then you're going to find a beautiful world rich of content and amazing moments. Here's the thing. After playing the Unalive Squad game, I've found it pretty hard knowing that the impactful things that happen in this game, Ivy's death, Batman stepping down, Joker or alternate universe Joker basically looking like an edgy teen rebelling against his parents, among other things, but it's those things that end up getting screwed over completely in the Unalive Squad game that do make it, looking back, a little bit tough to play knowing what the eventual outcome of these moments are going to be. Don't get me wrong, I love this game, maybe not every single aspect, but the issues I have with the game are completely outweighed by the positive. On a scale of slam and a jammin', this game is M&M. Anyways, I'd like to know what you have to say in the comment section below. Is Arkham Knight tough to play after seeing what happened with the Unalive Squad game? I'd love to know what you have to say. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, maybe subscribe because it helps out the channel. And if you didn't, well, it's not getting much better than this. Thanks for watching, and well,